Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to an episode of Full Body Cast Presents Hollerin with Hollenbeck with Joey Hollenbeck on the mic.
Hello.
Joey Hollenbeck. He is a longtime Cougars fan, a friend to all, Enumclaw, Pacific Northwest, played a little NFL, business owner, buff, workout king.
Hi.
You don't like the beer choices in there?
Well, I mean, I just walked in and sat down. He directed me to the fridge. He said, gaze your eyes in there. And I did.
Yeah.
I gazed in there.
In the fridge, and what you see?
It looked like you just put everything that was in the bottom of a cooler in your fridge. Again.
You can thank Craig Bentley for that. He stocked it for me.
Once again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Craig.
Yeah, it's like you go fishing with your uncle, and you're like, "Hey," he's like, "I brought the beers."
Some bitch, I got a cider in there from last summer if you want it.
I like it. You're a professional at that mic. I was going to tell you, no one ever notices the mic. You did.
Trav, this is not my first rodeo. We've
That's
been doing
true.
this a long time.
A long time. Years and years. Pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, mid-pandemic.
During pandemic?
Dude, everything.
How you doing, bro?
Good. I got that belly button looked at.
Go on.
So I went to the doctor. First time I got like my vitals taken, and they were like, "Whoa, your blood pressure? Great." I felt good. This is gonna be good.
That's good.
I'm like, this is gonna be a good little, like, perfect. They took it twice. They were so impressed by it, and they were like, "Yeah, this is good." I'm like, "Sweet."
Every time I go and
Done.
get my blood pressure done, they're like, first doctor, at the very first time the doctor, I'm like, this is gonna be high. And they're like, well, what do you, why? I'm like, instantly just, I get white coat syndrome. But like, I don't know, dude. Like my blood pressure always, like, ever, like, I think I do get white coat syndrome because like football seasons, they'd be like, we're monitoring this like twice a week until it's down. So like
just watching football, or when you were playing?
yeah, no, when I was playing.
How was the blood pressure during the Apple Cup?
Oh, buddy, I was not happy about that. First quarter, first half, not bad. Second half, shit show. There was one call that defined the whole game.
What was it?
That PI.
I thought it was the heads or tails at the beginning of the game.
Oh, good one. Look at this. Look at this wagon jumper, dude. Such a wagon jumper.
Kuski, man. I was rooting for both. Too bad we can't do that.
No.
Now I'm rooting for the Huskies, Pac-12 champions, going against USC. Probably.
Well, they're not. Utah's playing them. They're not going Pac-12 champs.
You don't think so?
No, it's going to be Utah and SC.
You think so?
Yeah.
What's Utah ranked?
I don't care. They're going to play them.
Huskies are ranked 9th. You don't think that?
Utah's like 6th, I think.
No, you're just making stuff up now.
No, I'm not.
Didn't even know Utah was in the conference, but hey.
Yeah, for now. A couple of years, it's going to be like Idaho, Wazoo, Oregon State, San Diego State. Who knows?
Green River.
Green River Community College.
Extension Campus. No, so I go to the doctor. Let me just finish this up. So I go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Take my vitals, take my blood. I haven't had to take my blood in forever. They say, okay, HIV, don't got it. Thankfully, knew that was going to happen.
Can you time out for a second? You can turn that heater off anytime you want.
It's right next to you. I'm an injured man. One more time. Perf Murph. Okay, so anyway, I had took my hep. Don't have hep.
Okay, that's good. Plus.
Then they're like, hey, your cholesterol, you gotta boost that HDL. It's the healthy cholesterol. It's stuff that you need. The range is 40% to 120. By the way, this is doctor, client, or whatever.
Funniest thing about
I can talk about it.
Funniest thing about this whole conversation
Yeah.
is you got your blood drawn one time in your entire life, and
Pretty
now
much.
you're acting like you know it all.
No, I don't know it all, but I'm just saying what they said. I'm 37. I'm like below the lowest you can be. So I've been just avocado oils and
They talked to you about your BMI. How was that at?
that. I don't know what that is.
Body mass index?
I thought it was bowel movement.
Body mass index. Where you at there?
They didn't bring that up, but they did bring up something else that is part of that, diabetes, and they said I'm pre-diabetic.
Oh boy.
So I'm off the sauce. The last thing I had was a White Claw from from hanging out with you.
Lost Beach, baby.
Yeah, I don't know if I should have said that or not, but
Sure.
who cares?
Sure.
I'll give it. Oh, by the way, bought that the jingle ball.
Yeah, shattered it.
No, still got it.
It's awesome, right?
After talking to you guys, leaving, walking around, 6 more people had, hey, where'd you get that? Hey, where'd you get that? I said, Lost Beach. You guys know where Lost Beach is at? Lost Beach.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. And then they were like, that. We were at the tree lighting, like front row tree lighting. Person next to me, hey, where'd you get that at? Like they were more mesmerized by that.
We just ordered more, bro. Appreciate that, though.
Yeah, I did. I said they're out right now, but check in because I know she's ordering more right now.
They're in now. I think we have some now, and there's more on the way.
You guys got to get this. It looks like an ornament, and it's got the screw silver top, so it's like, and then a straw that looks like candy cane straw. It looks like an ornament. You're drinking out of an ornament. It looks awesome, like the balls.
And it's made well, which is
made
cool
super
because
well, yeah.
it's fully glass.
Yeah,
nice little powder coat on the outside.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, but I can have water out of it right now because I'm diabetic. So I did that. Go to the doctor again. Because he goes, urgent. We got to get you in for the surgery. Urgent. And I go, okay. He's like 4 to 7. I'm like, weeks? And he's like, no, days to get the consultation. Because he knew how much he was backed up. So then I went in, consultation with the guy, drew out Tacoma. And he's like, yeah, you're okay. He goes, I do a lot of cancer surgeries, so I'll fit you in. We need to get it done, but it's not like you're going to die tomorrow. So he's like, December 30th is like the soonest I can put you in here. And I'm like, all right, cool. Hope I don't die tomorrow.
I don't know where you go to the doctor at, but like we ran a podcast maybe a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
And you were like, month and a half out till I get my
well,
till I go see the doctor for the first time. Yeah. Then you jump right in for a couple days later, and now you're out another month.
About another month. And the guy said, he goes, with the first one, he's like, hey, when did you do this? I said, I think I did it in the summer. I think I was splitting wood or something. He's like, that's like 3 months. And he's like, yeah, like you should have been here sooner. And I go, 3 months. I know. Like first month I was in denial, thought it was fix itself. Second month I'm looking at it, like researching.
Month 2,
myself.
I tried to push it in.
Yeah, tried. Dude, they've tried twice. Sometimes these things just push it in on their own. Thumb in. I almost like Pez Spencer punched him right in the face. Like he pushed on things so hard. It was like I was activated. He's just sitting in a stool, just like looking at it, examining it. Like, does this hurt? Shove.
You cocked back on him?
I thought about it.
He smiles, just gives you one of these. Try it, bitch.
Yeah, probably did. He probably did. Good thing you're not my doctor. Anyway, he said 3rd month, and I go, yeah, 3rd month. I made this thing up freaking October 26th. You guys couldn't get me until November 22nd, so 3rd month's on you.
What did he say?
He said, you're right.
Him? Yeah.
He said, you're right.
Just looks at you. Yeah. If you die, you die.
Yeah, pretty much. He said 6-month recovery time. Can't drive after it for 10 days. Can't even operate a vehicle, probably because I'm on drugs, pain pills, and all that. But he's like, yeah, you can't lift anything more than 15 pounds for like 3 months.
Really?
And then he's like, after the 3 months, like, doesn't mean you can just lift like whatever. Like, go 15 pounds at 3 months. 4 months, go 20, 25 pounds. 5 months, like, he's like 6 months maybe. He's like, you're not golfing. He goes, you're twisting too much. You're not golfing for the next 6 months, which
maybe
sucks.
That's why you did it.
Just when I just teed off and beat you, that was the.
Wow.
I just smoked you.
Wow.
And then, yeah.
Go on.
No,
what? No, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm still working. Sorry.
It's okay.
Tell me this.
Yeah. So no, we talked at Lost Beach, and then you brought up your surgery.
Yes.
And I was like, well, was it the time that you and maybe you've said it in the past, and I just was on my phone, wasn't paying attention. But I was like, was it the one that you had in Denver where your leg was about to blow up, and you're like, no, that wasn't it. I'm like, well, was it the time when they would try to yard like glass out of your heel? And you're like, no, that wasn't it. And then you surprised me with the story that I don't know if we talked about. Maybe we did.
I had to get my appendix out.
That's crazy.
But it wasn't like nowadays when you get your appendix out, like you go in and it's like you have 2 little teeny like scope holes, and they go in and like do whatever they do, take it out, and you're done. Like, and you're home that night, or yeah. I was in the hospital for like 4 days. Like, went in there, like it was Well, woke up in the morning, went to go to class, and I'm like, what is going on with my stomach? It hurts so bad. Like, couldn't keep anything down. Like, just like not flu stomach, just like deep pain. And I'm like, all right. So I try to go to a few classes.
I feel like we should start a podcast called Deep Pain. The way you said that was like deep pain.
Thanks, man.
We can talk about that for a while.
Hey, thanks.
Any pain in your life, it's a deep pain. So yeah, deep pain. Go
to school, go to class, college, and I'm there, and I'm like, we have student health, so anybody who's in college, like, you just go, like, you go there, show them your card, and like they take care of you. But it's called student health, but everybody called it student death.
Yeah,
because these people there are
didn't know what they're doing.
I mean, they're good. I can't say
trying
they're
to shove
bad.
their thumbs into your.
I can't say they're bad, but it's like. So I go home. I'm like, I can't go to class. Go home. Obviously, couldn't work out that day. Like, I'm on the couch. Call my mom at like 6:30, 7 o'clock at night.
Mom, can you pick me up from school?
I'm like,
I'm
Mom.
hurt, Mom.
Oh, really? Is that what you do with your mom? Is that what you do with your mom?
I'm in the nurse's office. Can you come pick me up from school?
Is that what you did with your mom? Hey, Mom, I have I have something growing out of my belly button right now, and she's like, "Well, hell, son, just come to Selleck and we'll cut it off. I got the iron in the fire right now. We'll burn that little bastard."
Hey, Mom, I'm in the nurse's office in Wazoo. Can you come pick me up?
So anyways, I call it. She's like, "You got to call a nurse. Call a nurse. Get a nurse at Harborview." And she's like, "If you've been having stomach pain for longer than like 3 hours." Like,
Harborview, you're in Wazoo, and they're like, call.
Well, I called like just our insurance, which is clearly better than yours.
I feel like I drove forever. I cannot believe that.
I just made a phone call. And
well, I could have done the same thing, but I like the real
speaking to
deal.
a nurse at Harborview, and she's like, "You have to go to the emergency room now." And I'm like, "Okay."
You're like, I'm on my way to Harborview. Hold on.
Get off the phone with there. And I'm like, "All right." Lay there for like 2 more hours until like I'm like,
hot sweats.
Oh, dude, everything. I'm like, I gotta go to the hospital. Like, try to get up. Like, I couldn't even walk, dude. The pain was so bad. Couldn't even walk. Had to go across my living room, out the door, up like 8 stairs to like the parking lot, and then got to my car and had to drove myself, which was a stick.
Just
not a stick, like an Isuzu Trooper is what I had in college. So, oh really? You're laughing?
I'm laughing with you.
I'm not laughing because that car was sweet.
No, I'm laughing with you with driving the stick.
Yeah, I had to drive.
It's just in pain.
So much pain.
Can't even move.
All the way down across campus.
Just in first year, the whole time, just crawling.
Get there, literally like barely can walk in. Get in there, and they're just like, well, "What is going on?" I'm like, "I have the worst stomach pain," and they fully like ran me through so many tests, and then finally like, "Well, I guess we're gonna take your appendix out." And I'm like, "I don't care what you do." Just
what was?
Did
you tell me one of the tests?
Oh man,
tell me the tests.
Well, one thing is like I mean, clearly I'm like super high fever, like I'm out of it, and I'm sitting there, and they're just like, "We got to get this fever down like ASAP," and like one of the nurses is like, "Oh well." We need to give him a suppository. And I'm like, cool, like just give me the pill. And like the thing looks like a damn
horse
hot
pill.
tamale.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Ish, maybe even a little bigger, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Put my hand out. She's like, "Oh no, sir. I need you to pull your legs." I'm laying on the table. She's like, "Pull your legs as close as you can." And I'm like, what? Wait a second. And like, clearly, I guess the suppository you don't take
Just
with water.
suntan into that beehole. Boom, dropped it in.
Clearly, you don't take a suppository with water.
Did it rattle around, or like was it like a?
Anyways, my fever started to go down a little bit, and but anyways, ran through a ton of tests, and then had it. But I was in the hospital for like 4 days, and
they had to do something else.
I got like an 8-inch scar. I got like an 8-inch
You gotta
scar.
tell the other story.
Oh, and I had to drink dye, and they had to put me through the
Just
thing.
shoot it up your butt.
No, I had to drink it.
You said that they shot it up your butt.
No, I did not. I never told you that ever.
Yeah, you said
Not
there was dye, and they loaded it up, and they had to shoot it up there.
No, I said they did a test to look at my intestines. I had to drink dye.
No, they said that you said they shot it up.
Nobody wants to listen to this, and I don't want to talk about this. It's not how it went down.
This is so good. I was afraid of that, though. So you told me that war wound just back when you were freaking in Nam, just getting violated. I was.
It wasn't fun, dude. But
I was
I got
afraid of that.
I got like an 8-inch scar that like it kind of goes like where if I had obliques would like run where
Your
my
V.
the V, and it gives it more definition if I'm being honest.
So did you go like, hey, could you take out the other appendix on my other side?
And can you just double me up here,
Could you make sure it's gone,
please?
please?
Dude, how was Thanksgiving?
It's good, but that would suck because I couldn't eat that much. So
Why? You were scared that thing was gonna pop out.
yeah, because yes, exactly.
Did he tell you anything like that? Like if you overeat or like if you?
He just said, "How does it?" He said, "How does it feel? Can you push it back in? Have you tried pushing
So are
it
you
back in?"
scared right now?
No, not anymore. Not after the last guy.
Did he talk to you about like the procedure, like how they're gonna do it?
Yeah, they're going to do an incision up top. The other thing is they give you a pamphlet. I didn't know that hernias, the majority,
A real deal, dude.
but the majority of them are
You're
actually
nuts.
yes. That was nuts. So I went on this Reddit thread.
Hey, no pun.
It was crazy. So they got this Reddit thread of like, because I was freaking out. So I type in hernia, and I thought I thought you could only get it in your belly button, but no, you can get it in, like above your like stomach. You can get it like 5 different places. One of them is your nuts, and that's where the majority of the men get their.
That's what they say when you pop a nut.
Dude, that's crazy.
Like when you're trying to lift something heavy.
That sounded so painful. I'm never helping anyone move ever. It is not worth it. I've moved people's freaking fridges and their pool table. I've helped move so many different heavy. I'm never doing that again. Could you imagine helping people move, which sucks already? They get you a pizza. And, hey, come over, pizza, pop, and beer, and help me move my grand piano and my gun safe. Imagine doing that, and then all of a sudden, just dink, you just tear a nut. Oh,
Yeah,
horrible.
no fun. But yeah, definitely hernias are no joke, dude.
Oh, never helping anyone. I'm too old for this.
Talk me through Turkey Day.
Turkey Day was fun. Made so many bets. I gambled on the Monday, the morning
You crushed
game.
the Michigan guy.
Yes, I did.
I know. You came in and talked to me.
Yeah, but the morning of, I made my 10 a.m. bet, my 1:30 bet, and I hit everything. Like, this person needs to score. This person, I was doing great, but I was riding on Damian Harris. I was riding it all on the New England Patriots running back Damian Harris to score. He scored like 3 times before that. The past few games, I'm like, okay, this is the guy who's probably gonna get the ball goal line, and he didn't score. In fact, third quarter, I'm like watching, I'm screaming at my TV. I'm like, dude, I could win this ticket for about 140, with this ticket for 1,000, this ticket for about 260, and
1,000.
I had one for 1,000. I had a parlay of Adam Thielen scoring.
He did.
I know. I needed all of them. Boom, 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 boom. The only one I needed was the Damian Harris touchdown, which never happened. Third quarter, he's like limping into the freaking locker room, probably because he freaking tore his nut.
Do you do it online or
no? I go to the Buckle Shoot Sports. Yeah. So then I went there, did it for Saturday morning, or for Saturday's games. I took the over for Michigan, Ohio, which hit. I took Michigan to upset Ohio, which hit. And then I also took Kansas State, and Kansas, the over on that. The one that I wanted, you can't bet on the Apple Cup.
Washington.
That sucked. I was so excited to bet for the Cougs.
Yeah, right.
The money line probably was pretty nice on that one.
I don't know, man. It was the highest scoring game ever. I know that. Apple Cup wise.
Really?
Yeah.
Just no
as
defense.
far as like total overall.
Defense.
Overall, yeah, no, it sucked. I don't need to talk about that. So Thanksgiving was good.
Yeah.
I love the holidays, bro.
Yeah, dude, I had good.
Don't you love the holidays?
I do, because it's this. It's fast paced, slow down. Fast paced, slow down.
Dude, like the whole like 8 hours of cooking, and then like everybody eats, and then they're doing dishes in like 30 minutes. Like I'm like, mother, frick.
Yeah, that's the thing that kind of sucks. But yeah, no, the
whole build up to it though is rad. Like
it is.
I mean, minus the cleaning and all the other stuff you got to do, but like just like the whole like time, like it's great.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was great.
You smoke? What'd you tell me your food?
I cooked some prime rib.
So prime rib.
But check this out.
You're doing a turkey on Christmas.
I did turkey too. 2 turkeys.
Smoked them?
I had one smoked turkey and then a regular turkey.
Look at you.
They weren't big. Nothing was big. It wasn't crazy, but like listen to this. Dude.
I'm listening.
This prime rib Sammy that I cannot get enough of. So what I've been doing?
Wait, time out. You've got so much prime rib left over that you're just making these sandwiches.
No,
every
I had
day?
like 2 pieces, and I just cut it really thin, and then I do
Oh.
like get like a baguette, like those long baguettes, kind of that chewy or like
Yeah.
bread. So then I'll slice that thing right down the middle, butter the insides of it, put the broiler on, broil it just so the butter melts and bread starts to get a little crispy. Then I take them out, take the top off, slather it with horsey sauce, like horseradish cream sauce, all over one side of it. Leave that out. The bottom side of it, stack it with prime rib, cheese.
Wow.
Put it back in.
What type of cheese? Just tell me.
I was going provolone. I was going like a white mild cheddar on it too.
Okay.
And then what I was doing in the meantime, or the first thing I do was take arugula, put it in a bowl, slice red onion like paper thin, like
Top it with Miracle Whip.
super thin. Yeah, Miracle Whip. Shut up. And then do like a little sherry vinegar with a little olive oil. Toss that in there. Toss that in there with some salt and pepper, and then layer that on after the cheese is melted, and then put that on there. Dude, I am telling you.
I just go to your house. You got a Jersey's mic set up. You're just the whole station. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, me just putting way too much red wine vinegar and olive oil over everything. I'll take red wine vinegar. Oh my God, that thing's swimming.
I just dunked it in. Dude, that sounds delicious.
So good, bro. So good. I made like 3 of them.
Wow.
Like full baguettes, like big boys.
Just take them, just wrap them up in the paper and everything. Just take them to
Just get like, you
job site. Just
cut them in like 6-inch sections. Go ham.
Oh,
So good, dude.
thanks for bringing me one.
I should have. I have 2 left, but I don't share things like that. Like those are my baby. I'm on like
You're not
this,
at Costco. Just
I'm fully off. I'm fully off my carnivore kick right now. Like Chris and I were talking. I'm like, you know what, babe? And she's like, what? I'm like, this is the week of the sandwich. I'm
This
like,
is
your
it.
boy's going all, and she's like, okay. Me just every morning wake up, I'm like, look in the mirror, no shirt on me. okay.
Hey, but it's
bulking
okay.
season is in full effect.
Yeah, it's like
But
Shark Week.
the best thing about the whole thing is like in the next few weeks, I'll like start getting in really good shape, and
Yeah.
I'll be like super ripped in like February, March,
Yeah.
and then just like I'll go to shit
just
right
let it
before
go.
summer.
I know.
Not
me. You
Yeah.
know, you need to brush with the doctor. You need to show up to the doctor, have him take some vitals of you. Then you'll see.
I was supposed to go to. Did I talk to you about this?
No.
I was gonna go to Boston.
Oh yeah, you did. That never happened. They canceled. They didn't have a where they not weigh you, but they put you in a floaty chamber big enough. They didn't have a big enough chamber.
No, that wasn't it. Like I just couldn't swing it, dude. It was way too. I had way too much going on.
Oh, just
like,
busy.
Honestly, like it was like trying to fit in a flight from here to Boston for 3.5 days. I'm like,
Ugh.
dude, and like 12-hour days, like of full testing, like everything. Like it's not like you're just like kicking it.
Is it like a combine where you're like jumping and trying
Dude,
to?
it was every single thing. Like literally, they were like, okay, so day 1, like you'll get there on Sunday you'll get there on like Sunday.
Do they have an accent? That sounds like an accent.
Like you get there on Sunday, and then you can go to the bar. We'll have a car. The car will pick you up. We'll go to the bar.
They go to the bar in the car.
But then you can't eat after 12. And so then I had to get blood work done at 6 a.m. They were going to meet me, which is
I recommend
3
baby
a.m.
needle.
here.
Baby needle when you get the blood work done.
Dude,
I
you know
asked
how
them
many
for
IVs and stuff?
I
I had?
asked them for the baby needle. I said, "Give me that baby needle." They gave it to me. They
You're
said
such a
we're
bitch.
running low on these, and I'm like, I don't care.
You're such a bitch.
Baby needle me.
Took 45 minutes to pull your blood.
Just some 9-year-old shows up. They're like, "Sorry, we ran out of baby needles." And look at this thing. See that 41-year-old guy out there.
See the grown man out there?
That was me
You've
just
never had
freaking
your
out.
blood pulled.
That was since getting a physical, like when I was in high school. No.
They didn't pull your blood for a physical in high school.
Yeah, they did.
No, they don't. They used to grab your nuts and cough. They never pulled.
Well,
your blood.
I wasn't wearing rubber helmets like you were, but what I'm saying is like I was or leather helmets.
Rubber helmets. Huh?
Yeah, no, they had to take I had to get my blood taken for physical when I was a freshman. See, you did get the freaking turn your head and cough.
No, no.
Yes,
I've never in my lifetime. You know how many physicals I've had in my life?
when you're like 15, you got to take like a big one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't like for sports.
It was for sports. I played a lot of sports.
Bullshit.
All of them. Anyway, so they had you blood work and
so it was crazy. And then they're like, first day at 6 a.m. you're gonna have blood work in the cat. We'll pick you up, and then from there you'll go to the hospital. Well, you'll have a backpack waiting for you. You'll have scrubs in, so you'll be wearing scrubs the whole day. And then first thing we'll do is we'll bring you into the MRI room, and we'll do. They're like
that would be like.
They're like that'll be about a 4-hour test, and they're like the first thing we'll do, which is only.
Were they gonna pay you for this?
Yeah, like $2,000.
Oh, I do that
flight and everything, but then they were like, then they go, the first test we'll do on you will be an MRI of your liver, and I'm like, what was that?
Wait, just so you guys know, I can just tell you the results right now.
The thing's hanging by a thread.
Spoiler alert.
Let me save you the trouble.
Just here, you know what you should do? Just go see that food that's left out. Just go mash that together, throw it in the microwave, heat it up really hot, and slap it against the wall. That's my liver.
Take that popcorn, put it in for 7 minutes. No, so anyways, it was like a full blown deal, and then like day two, they're like, and then at the end of day 2 is a little bit shorter, or a little bit longer. They said after you're done with your entire day, from there we'll send a team to your hotel room. And then they will hook you up to monitors for the entire night with
so you're sleeping.
With oxygen to do a sleep apnea, do all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, honestly, for me to like pay to have all this stuff done, like I'm gonna look into like trying to do it again, but just couldn't swing it. Like I had to have it done by like this weekend's the last week, or last week was the last weekend that they were doing it for the year. So,
dude, if they put this in Vegas, I'd go. Like, hey, we're gonna put you up for 2 days. You got to do this, do this. Was it for athletes? Like, like are they
Harvard? It was Harvard.
But are they checking out like athletes that former athletes?
That's what it was for.
Yeah,
that's what it was for. Yeah, that's what it was for. It was for a Harvard like test.
He's not impressed with the. But this is, what it reminds me of? It reminds me remember going.
Hold on a second. I know we have like Patreons and stuff, but like I'm looking in the fridge right now.
I got a new one. I got to shout him out.
I'm looking in the fridge right now, and I'm looking at Juniper Berry Harbor Fizz and Sex on the Peach. Sex on the Peach, and ciders. Like just.
This is like going to your grandpa's house, and it's like, hey, I got some candy, and you're like, sweet, and it's like circus peanuts and like a Jolly Rancher from like 1912. Like, yeah, I don't want that one, Grandpa. Sorry.
Just the hard candies with like the powdered sugar on it.
Yes. So we got a new Patreon. I got to shout that out from Full Buddy Cast. Got it last week. I should say it right. Sage Hills Golf Course and Resort.
Really?
Yeah. Out in Wander, Washington.
I'm really bringing the
3 hours
folks
away.
in.
I'm going. We're gonna.
I'm really bringing the folks in, aren't I?
You are. We should do a review. We should go out there and golf it one weekend. And
it's 3 hours away. Where is it?
Wander, Washington.
Where's that? What's it behind?
Just Google it. You'll find it. Throw your Waze on. Check it out. But if your guys are in East, I think it's on the way to Spokane. So on your way to Spokane, and
how did this come about?
Randomly hit, but I think there's, based off the email, the email address that I have.
Gosh, that's horrible.
Not the Patreon, the drink right now.
Sex on the Peach is not good.
That's probably why I get the free stuff brought to me from people that don't like it. But your eyes are burning. Was it gasoline?
No, it's 85 calories. So, man.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I based off the email, I think I know who it might be. But like the name, I don't want to shout the name out because I don't know if it's them. Don't know if they want to be shouted out. But Sage Hills Golf Course and Resort, go check them out. Thank you for being a Patreon. That felt great.
Your boy's ready for a vacation.
I'm going.
Where are you going?
I can't tell you yet.
Never mind. I already know where you're going.
Can't tell you. Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna go do?
Someplace tropical with my lady.
Where are you guys gonna like? What are you thinking? Like Bellevue? Like what are you doing?
I was thinking like Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Yeah. Cedral Woolley.
It's nice this time of year. It's 42 instead of 41. What?
I don't know, somewhere. I don't want to go. Like, the thing is like I'd love to go like behind, do something crazy, but like,
you got to leave the U.S. and that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck, and like the flight is insane. Like, I don't know. Maybe
Hawaii.
Maybe we just make a Maui run.
There we go.
Or Hawaii or something. I don't know. I got to do something, dude. Like, I love eating claw.
Gotta get some sun.
Love eating claw. Your boy needs the beach.
He needs the beach right now.
The boy
Dude,
needs the boy needs the beach with his lady.
Let me ask you this: with Lost Beach, here's the thing.
Sign on the door, gone to the beach.
I go to the casino and I immediately want to go to Vegas, right? It's that natural. So when you're in that Lost Beach, are you just like, does it kind of like give you the freaking vibes? Like does it, where you, I just got to be at a beach right now. Like I got to get my beach like fix in.
Dude, I want to live at the beach.
Well, I know that, but like you're working at the beach right now a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in there, but yeah.
Does it make you want to go even more is what I'm saying.
I love the way it smells. I love the brightness. I love like the vibe. I love everything about it. Yeah. Makes me want to go to the beach.
There you go. So your boy needs to go like once a month, it sounds like.
I wish.
I know you can't.
I wish.
How long do you think? I know you said you could live there, but we're talking about, how long do you actually think you could live on a beach? Like you think you could do it? Like dead serious?
Like straight up? Like
house
on the beach?
No.
Are you talking about like Castaway shit?
Nah, in between. No, a small little bungalow.
Mm-hmm.
Not much. Not you don't have a souped up truck. You don't have.
Talk me through. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
I'm from call it 100 yards away. Not even. Let's just call it 100 yards.
Yeah.
100 yards outside
football field.
Outside my back door to the water.
Okay.
Nothing but sand in front of me.
Yeah.
1 bedroom place.
Yeah.
1 bedroom place, bathroom, kitchen.
Yeah.
Barbecue on the back.
Yep.
Hammock somewhere.
Little small Toyota Tercel.
Oh, dude. You would never see me again. Ever.
Hold on, wait. I got to make this semi like.
You would never see me again. This is it right here. Wake up next to my gorgeous lady, give her a kiss, cruise outside, have a cup of coffee.
I feel like cruising outside.
Go outside.
I don't think it'd be that smooth. Like waking up.
Go outside. Watch the sun. Check the waves. Grab a board. Go hit that water for a few hours. Come back in. Tuna sandwich.
Little dock so you can walk out onto it.
Dock, we're at the ocean, bro.
Well, you got to go fishing a little bit.
I'm talking straight sand, 2 waves.
That's what I'm saying too. That's what most oceans are. But I mean, like I was just saying, like maybe
when was the last time you were in Oahu and walked out and you're like, oh look, there's a dock.
They don't have look at the Corona commercials. They got a little dock there. Could you live in those like
Travis? This is why you need to go someplace other than Las Vegas because you have no idea what anything looks like except for commercials and like facade. Like you don't even know what you're talking about.
I really don't.
Yeah, it's not like you're thinking like Tahiti, like where you're like on top of a hut. Like down. Yeah, I'm in. But
what about bugs though?
Spiders. Who cares, bro?
You ever seen that?
I'm not sleeping on.
I'm not that little tarantula.
Brady Bunch, where he just leaves a popcorn trail.
Yeah,
such a good episode.
So you could do that.
Wait, speaking of,
the
other night, I think Kristen fell asleep, and I'm like watching something on TV, and I'm like going through the channels, and like Three's Company is on.
Yes,
turned it on, and I was like, this show sucks. I couldn't buy into it again.
Yeah, I know.
I tried to watch it again, and I was like...
It's the nostalgia. You get it. You try to watch it a little bit, you're like, yeah.
I was like, it was good. It was good back in the day, but now it's like...
No.
Acting was horrible.
Yeah.
Like, everything was no bueno, dude.
Womps. Yeah, just a bunch of just... I mean, maybe it was later on in their series, so...
I know.
I
was just...
shark.
I couldn't, like, buy in. I was, like, so bummed. that used to be my jam.
That was your jam.
Jack Tripper with two ladies, just in the apartment.
You can't talk. Yeah, you can't. You can't go back. I want to watch MASH. I just can't do it. I love MASH.
I feel like you were like a Little House on the Prairie guy too.
Oh, dude, I love. Okay,
Are you kidding me? My sister would want to watch that, and I was like, I would literally watch it for like 9 seconds, and like Laura Ingalls would come out like in her like bonnet and everything. I was like, this is stupid.
Do you want to cry? Do you want to cry? Do you want to shed a tear? Watch Little House on the Prairie. Shed a tear. Half pint.
Please tell me that I know you were full blown Little House on the Prairie.
This
Mama is Little House on.
Yeah.
Mama.
Turn the antenna. Ma, turn the antenna. Oh, got a little something there.
Oh shit, that's Steve at the bar.
So this is what it'd be. Wake up, go grab some honeycomb, throw on the TV, probably little cartoons, whatever was Muppet Babies, and then it would go into the A-Team, Little House on the Prairie, and then Price is Right. At that point, boom, out the door.
Price is Right was at 10 a.m.
Well, I'm not talking about school.
Okay.
I'm talking about like summer morning, out the door, go play outside for a bit, go run around, have lunch, come back in. As the World Turns on, because my mom was watching As the World Turns. So I jam on that while I eat my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, eating some
Mama,
Fritos.
Can we watch Days of Our Lives today?
Nope. My mom did not. Not about that life. Back outside until probably around whenever the Mariners were on 7, and then we'd just come in, watch the Mariners, eat some dinner. And that was my life. Go play. So during the time outside in the summer, we're talking about it's cold right now. We're vibing on the summer vibes a lot. But yeah, it was play wiffle ball, go shoot hoops. We lived out in the freaking boonies. So
you play the banjo on the porch.
Yeah, banjo on the porch. We'd skin a hog, and then we'd
You lost, boy.
Yeah. No, but man, that was back in that was so. Yeah, but yeah, that was. Of course, I got down a Little House on the Prairie, man.
No, you don't. I could not. Don't get
So
me wrong.
good.
I know so many people love it. I just could never buy into it.
That's because
You know what we got into crazy yesterday and like last night?
Little House on the Prairie.
No, Homeland.
What is that?
It's on Showtime. It's good.
Is it the one with everyone's like talking about Kevin? No, that's Yellowstone. I haven't seen that one.
What?
I haven't seen.
You haven't watched Yellowstone?
I haven't seen that one. Game of Thrones,
dude.
I haven't seen.
Okay, I'm not Game of Thrones guy either. I've tried to watch it. There's like 42 seasons of it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I start to get lost when the different families and all this shit comes in. I can't do it. Travis, I'm telling you straight up right now, Yellowstone will be the best show you ever watch in your life.
Breaking Bad,
great show. I'm telling you right now, Yellowstone is totally different and totally rad. You'll love it. I'm telling you. I can't believe you haven't watched it. Why haven't you watched it?
What?
Now is a prime time because the new season just started.
Dude.
And so you got you have 4 or 5 seasons to watch and catch up, and Jamie will love it too, I guarantee it.
I've got 2 weeks on my back, barely moving.
I'm telling you this, Kristen.
I will be watching it.
Kristen I think she knew about it, but hadn't got into it. And I was like, let's watch it. And like 2 or 3 episodes, she was like, this is we're going all the way, and like you're hooked, dude, and it is so good.
Is it as good as Little House on the Prairie?
I don't even know anything about Little House on the Prairie.
So then quit making fun of it.
Other than you look like one of the little boys out there with
thank you.
Oversized jeans that are too short and
my mom would
suspenders on with a white button up, running around and sell it with
at
meth
dinner.
pipes.
My mom would read the Laura Ingalls Wilder books, all of them.
She had books.
That's where it was. Yeah, that's where it came from. That's Little House on the Prairie was an actual
book
person, and it was her journal.
I don't know.
It was her life, and she wrote several of them.
I just remember them all running up a hill, like at the
running down a hill. Dude,
whatever.
You're killing me right now,
dude. Sorry, I don't watch it. I didn't watch it. I couldn't.
Well,
buy
those
into
Huskies, man.
My sister loved it.
So legit on the apple
No, they didn't. They had 3 big plays.
That's all they need. Big Penix energy. He was running all over the place, just tossing the ball.
You're such a freaking.
He was
sellout, dude.
I'm sorry.
If the Cougs won, what would you be saying?
Hey, good job.
You're a sellout.
So proud of you, man.
You're a sellout. I'm not talking sports with you anymore.
What about the Seahawks?
What about them? They lost. They lost an 86-yard run at the end.
Did you have Josh Jacobs on your fantasy football team?
No.
Did you go up against?
No,
Josh
I
Jacobs?
used to be a huge Raiders fan back in the day when I was a kid. Zach and I used to.
Did you
rock
get
nothing-
Zach in on it, or
Zach and I used to rock nothing but Raiders, and you know what? I might be going back to the Raiders.
you and Ice Cube?
I've always been down. I'm down with anybody that wanted to pay me.
Dude,
when I was
I'm
playing.
down with the freaking Raiders. Are my second home team.
Yeah, because they just beat the Seahawks. You're a sellout.
No, because they're from Las Vegas.
They weren't
That's
until a year ago.
I know they're like my second home. It's like a home team for me. It's like a second home.
Dude, you guys need to try to get to a game while you're there. Or
Dude,
when you
that's,
go? When
that's
are you
when
going?
that's when I avoid going. I'll talk to you about it more
Off the air.
in upcoming episodes. I can't talk about it on this one.
Off the air.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, no, I mean, I just can't talk about it now
Why?
because you'll understand when I tell you and everyone else in a couple episodes.
Oh man, I bet the suspense at home people are freaking out.
No,
right
nobody is. Nobody is. They turned this off as soon as you said something about Little House on the Prairie sucking.
Dude, I just
Those
couldn't-
Huskies, though.
I'm
man,
just saying I couldn't get into Little House on the Prairie. I don't know why you're defending it.
they
so
were
much.
legit. They outplayed.
I don't understand why you're.
outsnapped,
I don't know.
outworked.
I don't understand why you're so upset about me saying that I couldn't get into Little House on the Prairie.
You're
I should be upset at you because you don't watch Yellowstone at this point.
okay. Cancels out.
Yeah,
Cancels out.
I don't. Okay.
Who was your favorite Husky growing up?
I never had a favorite Husky
Who's your favorite Cougar?
growing up.
You didn't have one either.
Yeah, I did. Had lots of them.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you did. You were gonna be Husky until freaking that one dude talked shit to you, and you're like, I'm gonna smoke these guys year in and year out.
That was the best decision I ever made.
I understand that, but that doesn't mean you were a Cougar fan. Nobody knew who the Cougars were.
So they won the Rose Bowl.
When?
98, 02.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Right, both bookends when I wasn't there.
Yeah.
My class, dude, you know the story. Like my class, I came in with Gesser and all my whole class.
Got him rolling.
No, I started as a freshman and then I was gone in 4 years. Senior year went 10-2. My class I came in with went to the Rose Bowl. The class before me went to the Rose Bowl, so I have bookend Rose Bowls. Didn't go to one of them. Went to the Sun Bowl in Texas El Paso. Have you ever been to Texas El Paso?
No.
Oh, it's a beaut.
You know what? I do want to know that. We're hitting bowl game season. What's the bowl game atmosphere like, though, to go to a bowl? I mean, back then, there weren't 50 bowl games to go to. There was probably like
No, there
20,
wasn't.
15, 20.
Mm-hmm.
But so to go to a game, to be invited
No,
to
there
it,
was 50. You got to think of all the conferences. There's bowl games all over, but
yeah, but they didn't have like Tostitos. I mean, I'm sure they did, but they didn't have like. There was just. I feel like there's a ton of bowls now.
dude, it's basically like, we got there.
Who'd you play?
Purdue beat the brakes off them.
Did you?
Drew Brees, the whole crew, the whole team. The Drew Brees.
Did you get? Wait, were you offense? You were offensive line.
Yeah.
Did you want to sack? Did you ever just want to get in there? I know that you couldn't do it.
Actually, it wasn't Drew Brees. Drew Brees had just left early. But it was his backup who played too. I can't remember his name. Anyways, we beat the piss out of him.
I would have never known.
I
I would have
know.
never known.
I know. It was Drew Brees, I think. I don't remember. I don't remember. I was on the other side of the ball, bro.
It's true. That's true. Who was your quarterback? Who's your quarterback?
Completely guesser. Completely
fair.
dislocated my finger. Second play of the game. This,
Ah.
my right, like.
Ring finger?
Yeah, ring finger, I guess it would be.
Mhm.
Was every time I come back to the huddle, I always fix my gloves. And my right ring finger was like laying over the top of like my pinky knuckle. And I'm like, okay. And I popped it back in and then went third down and came back to the huddle. Or that was second down. It happened first play of the game. Second down, played, same thing. Third down, same thing.
You like taped this thing to my pinky.
And then we had to punt it. So I went out and I like buddy taped it. So it was like my pinky and
Yeah.
my ring finger on my right hand. And it kept popping out. So then I had to
You had to sandwich it.
I had to tape all three of these together. And then I was like, when I came out, the trainer like
the super shocker.
put my hand underneath like his armpit, right? So I was behind him essentially.
Yeah.
And put it underneath his armpit. He's like, "Don't look," and he like popped it back into place. And like people in the stands were like, like your face.
Puking.
Like, yeah. So then they triple taped my fingers together, the 3 fingers. And then at I talked to the doctor. He's like, come see me at halftime. I'm like, I'm fine. It doesn't hurt. And he's like, it will. It's going to. I'm like, all right. Went in at halftime. I'm like, yo, this thing hurts. He's like, pull him down. Like, shot in the ass. Like,
really?
Yeah, go back out there. He's like, I go, when's this going to wear off? He's like, you'll feel it about 11 tonight, midnight. I'm like, all right. No, sure as shit, like 11:30, like pure pain. Just had to like drown it.
Oh.
I mean, we'd won, so we were like, but you get to a bowl game, they roll out the red carpet for you. They freaking, you name it, dude.
I
Like,
feel like you made it. Like, call it. Like, I mean, I know that's not the national championship or Rose, but it's like, dude, freaking yeah, dude. We made a freaking bowl this season.
yeah, like you get there, there's like huge duffel bags with like, I'm talking humongous duffel bags with like you can fit all your pads, everything in with like your name on it, symbol on it. The like you got a big ass well, we won, so I don't know if they got it, but we had like a huge like ring after we got it after the fact. But then there's a Sun Bowl like watch. Like, I mean, it's not
just for playing though. I mean,
yeah, watch, ton of clothing, like you name it, like all that stuff. And then like while we're there, it's like, okay, we're going, half of you guys are going here, half of you guys are going there, another group's going here. So like you would go with like boosters and you go out, and like I remember going down this like crazy like dirt road forever, like 8 of us, and like getting there and like walk through the door and like fans and like boosters and like all this stuff's going crazy, and you get in there and it's like almost like a seafood type case, glass case with like cuts of steak. You're in Texas, cuts of steak, so you'd pick your steak that you wanted and they'd cook it however you wanted it.
Wow.
And like that, and then they're like, well, I mean, Texas El Paso is right next to like Juarez, Mexico, which is like, so you know, like when we would go to like places longer than like a game, so like we're at a bowl game, so we're there for like a week, right? And we played on New Year's Day.
That's got to be cool too.
So we're like there at Christmas, all that stuff. We actually, so this is how it went down. We left Pullman like maybe like December 22nd, 20th, 21st, and we went to Coeur d'Alene Resort. So we stayed at Coeur d'Alene Resort for like 4 days, all of us, and we'd have like a practice walkthrough type stuff down the road at this big gymnasium at high school or whatever that was close to the resort. But it was basically just, we were just partying, dude. Like we had like, and I was a senior, so I was a left guard, and my center, Tyler Hunt, who played at Wilson High School from Tacoma, he was like, I mean, he was the center and I was the guard. So they roomed us together, and we were in like this suite that has like you walk in the door, 2 beds, and then there's like living room. You walk down like 3 steps, and there's like a whole nother living room, like full bar. So our room was the spot, dude. Like our room was the spot. Like there was like, I tipped the maid because there was like probably 300 beer cans in there every night. Like every night, dude. And like Gesser screwed with us one night. We were partying in there one night, and Gesser set our alarm at like, practice was at like 9 a.m. this walkthrough or whatever. Gesser set our alarm like 3 hours back or something. So we like wake up and we're like, oh shit, dude. I'm like, we're late. Like when we go down and it's like, we don't know. Like everybody's hungover and everybody's partying, right? And we walk downstairs and I'm like, we're screwed. I'm like, we're catching a plane tonight, and I'm like, we're missing this walkthrough, and we're the starters. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, well, we gotta walk. We gotta walk this thing. So we walk. It's like 1.5 miles, and it's like 10 degrees outside, dude. There's like, walk all the way down there, get to the gym. It's locked. I'm like, where's everybody at? We're supposed to be in a walkthrough right now. Turn around, we walk all the way back, and people are coming out to get on the bus at that point. I'm like, you mother. I'm like, we didn't even put it together. We were just glad we didn't miss practice. So then we get there, and so every time we'd get to like a location where we're going to be there for longer than like a couple days, we'd always have a team meeting, and like the police would come in and like debrief us and be like straight up like, this is like, we were in Hawaii for a week one time. The cops came in and they're like, hey, this is a major city. Like there's major crime. There's shit that goes down here. Like stay out of this area. Enjoy this area. Like do this, but do not do these things. Right. And so, okay. They're like, do not cross into Juarez, Mexico. Like Juarez is right here. The border's right here. And there's drug wars going on. And literally cartels will come and shoot up the entire place. And they definitely don't like Americans. So we're like, oh, cool. Okay. So Coach Price sets up these things. Like, so they do these different things when you're at these bowl games. Like full clubs will be like, they're hosting like our team. So we're on a bus. The coaches aren't there, but we're on a bus, right? And like this is a full club, and Purdue's coming too. Like they're having both teams like in the same club. And so nothing crazy happened, but like we're in these. I mean, it's just a humongous party until it's like full business, right?
Yeah.
So like, you have a week to party and like have some business and stuff too, and then like as you get closer, it's like party on the side and it's straight business, right? So, but like we're on these, and then one of the days, Coach Price is like, "Okay, everybody, team meeting." He's like, "We're in team meeting." He's like, "Okay, everybody, get on the buses. We're going on to Juarez." And I'm like, "Fuck that!" I'm like, "I don't want to go to Juarez. So I can buy some fake Oakleys and a chintzy ass chessboard,
possibly get shot."
Mm-hmm. So we did that, and then, but yeah, bowl games are awesome, dude. Like it's just a cool experience all around. Like I mean.
Do you think
any bowl game goes all out? Because I mean, you think about it, like you have major sponsors, like ours was Wells Fargo that sponsored the Sun Bowl at the time. So it was like their logos on everything, plus the Sun Bowl logo, plus our names and like all this.
You still have the bag, or did you keep the bag?
Still have it. Yeah, wow. I actually have my pads and helmets, all my helmets that I played with through college, 2 helmets from college. All my pro helmets are in this bag, and my shoulder pads all fit inside this duffel.
Those in a couple cases, man. Like, display those.
Couple cases. I got a big, huge thing with all my jerseys in it.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, they need to be out. Of that
for sure. Yeah. It's gonna be rats probably got into it anyways now.
Yeah, they're all chewed up.
They're just done.
Chewed up. Just as long as I can house a few families of rats, that's cool.
That's cool.
No, they're fully sealed. Like,
what's Tyler Hunt doing?
I don't know. I think he might be a financial guy.
Is he nearby?
Yeah, he's around here somewhere.
Dude, that would be fun to cut him.
I had him come out, and MK and I put on a lineman camp.
Yeah,
and he was one of the guys that came out. We had guys come out, but it's funny, like, after football, some of these guys just like don't care about. Not to say that Tyler doesn't, but like just don't. It's like the past. Like, yeah, they did it, and it's like,
but there's got to be
not
some,
a part of them. Like,
there's got to be some good, like, full buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like buddies getting together. That's kind of how this thing started. Was just having a beer and just swapping stories. I would just love to sit there and just listen to you guys talk about the time this happened.
Oh, dude, we had so many good. Yeah, there was so many funny. I would like. I mean, you're in college, right? So like he had like all this, like he had the newest technology too. So I would go to his place like weekly and just like burn CDs and like
just get on Napster.
Yeah, Napster for sure. That's what we do. We'd be on Napster like straight up, like just robbing music and like making. I still like in my CD cases that I still have like just the dumbest shit he would like put. He would like make a mixtape, a mix CD for like the road when we're going to Arizona or something. And
that's so cool.
Yeah, it was fun, man. We had good times. College was fun.
All right, we're gonna hit him up at some point.
I would do it over in a second.
College?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'd do better? Not sports wise, but like academically. You think you could? I
think that I would do. Oh, dude, I graduated like a 3.9.
Did you really?
Yeah, college.
Was it Ferguson? Was she just feeding you the answers?
No, it's funny you say that. That's a whole nother story. I just had an old teacher come in that like could not stand me in the store and straight up was like, "Oh yeah, Ferguson took you under her wing and helped you get." I'm like, "Yeah, because you were gonna freaking demolish my career because I couldn't do a math problem instead of helping me." But anyways, that's a whole other story. What was I just saying?
You do college over again academically.
Oh yeah. Academically, like I would have been better my first like probably year and a half. But I mean, dude, like I planned on fully focusing on school and like getting great grades, but
Right.
like I also didn't realize I was going to be starting as a freshman and having like all this craziness around me and traveling and like figuring out like life as a college student and juggling athletics and academics and everything that goes, time management, like everything that goes into it. Like it's tough, dude. Like it's not like everybody thinks you just go and play football and you're good. It's not the case, dude. Like you have meetings every day, you have workouts, you have practice, you have academics, you got to eat, like you have to have a social life, like all this stuff, dude, is like to juggle it all. And like I really learned like time management and how to like adult, I guess, to an extent.
Explain to me how a full ride works. I know when they say full ride, you think 4-year scholarship because it's freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. But if you're not redshirting, right? Do you play for 5? Do you go for 5 years and you're on the team for?
You can,
yeah.
But I mean, my goal was to go to the NFL.
Absolutely. I mean, it's most people's goals, but those people that can't do it, and do they have to fulfill like a full 4 years of playing to get that scholarship?
I mean, if you have a full ride, like you're gonna play. If you have a full ride, you're most likely gonna play.
But you're only actually really playing 3 years. You're not playing 4 years.
No, you're wrong. You are playing 4 years.
But you're not playing in a game.
Yeah, you are. Because when you redshirt,
I'm talking people that don't redshirt. Like, what would have happened to you if you didn't redshirt?
The only reason I didn't redshirt is because they played me as a freshman. Otherwise, I would have.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm thinking oppositely. So it's opposite question.
Okay.
But you only get 3 years of playing.
No, you don't.
How?
You still get 4 years because when you come in, if you come in, they redshirt you because they want to make you bigger, stronger, faster. They want you to understand the program. They want you to do these things. So you're a red shirt freshman. So a red shirt freshman, as a red shirt freshman, you aren't playing in games and you're not losing any eligibility. So that year doesn't even count. It's just basically a year for you to build upon. And then you come in and you're a red shirt sophomore essentially, but it's your first year playing. So everybody, that I can see how that could get like twisted up, but you still have 4 years. So like my class of my guys that I came in with, they all redshirted except for one guy, me and another guy. And that D lineman, Mark Dean, was a freak defensive end. He played after a game or two after I did a little bit. And then he had an injury happen, and they did a bunch of tests on him, and they're like, if you take one more hit, like you'll be paralyzed forever. Like you're missing like something, a vertebrae or something in his neck was gone that they didn't know about. And so they kept him on scholarship so he could get his degree the whole time, but he couldn't play football ever again. But it was so basically my class, so me playing the year that they redshirted, I was 98, 99, 99, 2000, 2001 into 2002. And then, I was done.
But
my
those
last
guys that came in with you, they had 5 years on a team, 4 years going to school.
No, they have 5 years going to school.
So they just take a few credits just so they can stay on the team, and then do they bail after the like?
Well, you can't if you graduate, but why not? Why not take advantage of like, okay, so let's say you graduate in 4 years and you have another year. Why not get a year of grad school underneath your belt? Or like whatever, like towards like, whatever it's paid for. So, yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like you can definitely like take advantage of it for sure. But like where in my situation, I was like, I came home after my first year and was here for like half of the quarter, like the summer or whatever. Because there's 2 semesters or quarters in the summer, and then we ran semesters at Wazoo. But I came home and trained and did whatever and partied a lot and hung out with Kevin and just whatever. And I was like, all right, I'm good. I got to go back to school. Went back to school and went to summer school because I knew I was going to be 4 years. And like my first workout back,
you were dead.
I was like, never again, dude. Never.
Staying here, staying in shape.
Never again.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was in the best shape of my life in my senior year ever. And like graduated in 4 years. Got it done, but I had to go to school year round.
Yeah.
Which was fine. Like I enjoyed summer school because I don't know if you know this or not, but in college, like you may have like I might have math on like Tuesday and Thursday, right? So you have days in between where you're in other classes or whatever. Well, in summertime, it's every single day. So I would put I would do math and things that were harder for me in the summertime because it was every single day. So you could retain it. Like a Tuesday doing math and then going back on Thursday and doing math, like didn't work for me, So, but yeah, bro, it was a fun journey. I'd do it again in a second.
Nice. Well, I think it's time to do some shout outs. I want to shout out the Huskies. What a game.
I want to shout out me walking out the door.
No, I want to shout out Sage Hills Golf Course. Absolutely. So excited about having them. It was a nice surprise. Shout out Thanksgiving as well. Always good to eat. Shout out to my mom for the nice food. And
did you make anything? What did you bring?
So I was in charge.
Did you have a mashed potato off with your brother?
No, I wanted to do that. Didn't do that.
You didn't switch it up, do like stuffing off or anything?
No,
like that?
My mom wants to take care of all that. She's just like, no, I'll do it. So
you make a cheese ball, nothing?
I made a charcuterie board, chopped up some cheese, some meats, put some.
You bought the cheese from Costco that was already cut.
No.
Okay, go on.
And then drinks. What about you?
I already told you.
No, I know that. What are your shout outs?
Lost Beach.
Wide Walk? How'd that go real quick?
Wide Walk was great, man. Small Business Saturday was great. You got the parade coming up this weekend. Come check out Lost Beach.
Okay. It mentioned what to get a code?
What?
Get a little discount.
Just come check out Lost Beach.
Come check it out and then say, hey.
We have a few good sale racks in there. Come check it out.
All right. Well, sounds good. Mention Travis. Mention Huskies winning the Apple Cup and get 15% more added to your bill.
Pay extra?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Please do.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a great week.
Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Go Kids.
Holla back. Joey Hollenbeck.